Have you ever made a mistake and learned from it? I have, and I believe in second chances. I'd like to share some of my thoughts and needs for prison reform. We can help people who leave the prison system have a better, stronger chance of being successful. But first, I'd like to describe some of the problems we have in our current criminal justice system. The article, Criminal Justice Reform and Why Americans Need It, states that prison overcrowding is due to inequitable charges and unjust and costly problems. It also states that mandatory minimum sentencing laws are often misused, and according to American Friends Service Committee, the poor and poor people of color suffer the most. African Americans end up in prison 5 times the rate of white people. A Florida Tech article suggests one way to reduce overcrowding is for court officials to review and reform processes to reduce unjust sentences for those with lesser offenses, and definitely for minors. Research proves that the rational part of a teen's brain isn't fully developed until age 25. And the child's environment is also often ignored. Another major problem has to do with the war on drugs. This is unfairly targeted and certain populations putting people with mental illnesses behind bars instead of getting them the help that they need. Prisons should offer drug and alcohol programs and early release for nonviolent offenders. Prisons should often offer in-prison education and financial help upon release. I spoke to Mandy Simpson, Director of Policy at Louisville Metro United Way, and she said they hope to implement a statewide program that provides all Kentucky inmates with the most basic tool they need to rebuild their life, a photo ID. With this, they can access housing, health or medical care, food assistance, or employment. Without one, you can't even cash a check. I think that the U.S. should offer offenders redemption and rehabilitation after they paid their due to the society. A Washington and Lee comparison study said Europeans see offenders as a vital part of the community, and they are reluctant to remove them and anxious to put them back into society as soon and as successful as possible. Their violence and repeat offense rates are extremely low as a result. Imagine what society will look like if a major change reforms and made our prison system if we offered more paths to success. There are things you can do to help. According to American Friends website, you can volunteer through prisoner and visitation support or become a human rights pen pal. You can also visit restorativejustice.org for specific ways to play a part and to make a difference, not just one person, but the entire families and their communities.